Hello, well this is my first jumbo box that I'm cracking open. I'll post another jumbo box video tomorrow. And I should have hobby boxes in tomorrow, and I'm also going to be hunting down fat packs and hangers tomorrow, so hopefully I'll have some more stuff like that going on. But today's Thursday, it's a day early, and I got 2 jumbo boxes in, so I'll do one video today, one tomorrow. So let's go ahead and crack it open and see what we get, all right? Should get one auto, one relic per box. And of course, there's so many different things. The odds are not out yet on this, as far as I know. They weren't yesterday. So I'm going to be a little bit blind on some of this, but I think it's going to follow the same format as what you see with baseball flagship. So here's the 2 silver packs. We'll open those last. And let's just go ahead and pull these out. So meaning that like sand glitter is the parallel that's exclusive to the jumbo. So we'll see some of that. And should see a few numbered cards. So we'll see. Hopefully we get some good hits. But let's go ahead and let's get into it. First pack, I'm going to go a little bit slower just because it's a new product. Even with the base, I'm not going to go too terribly fast. But then as we get into this, I will speed it up. Okay. So there's the look of the base card. Ladd McConkey. There's what the back looks like. Pretty similar to the baseball format. All right, Shedeur Sanders. What does that say? Topps all rookie team. Okay. Brian Burns, McKinney. There we go. So that's another one with has that little symbol. Topps all rookie team. All right, and then we've got a combo card. This would be league leaders. In this case, it's NFC leaders. Seattle Seahawks. I'm not going to read the names of every card. I figure you can just see it, you know? So I do that sometimes by habit, and I look back on the video and I'm like, well, that's pretty stupid. They can see what it is. But I will, well, we have our relic right here. It's a giant, so we'll come back to this. So this is interesting. The hits are in the middle of the pack. And it looks like this Calvin Ridley, that's gold to 50, 31 of 50. Calvin Ridley on the sand glitter. I can't speak. Sand glitter. All right, and then Josh Jacobs on the, this would be a what, big ticket? Yeah, big ticket player. All right, and then here comes the rookies. So the rookies are in the back. Vets, so it goes vets, hits, rookies. All right, CJ Daniels. See, I started to read the names again. I'm not gonna do it. Katron Allen, that's a Commander. I'm a Commanders fan. He's from Penn State. Oh, I'm so jealous we did not get him. Elijah Surratt from Indiana. He's going to be something. I really think he's going to be something. He was great at Indiana. All right, let me put my base, create a base pile off to the side here. Okay, so we have a giant relic. I know that. Okay. Let's see. Well, let's just get to it. Okay. It is a Jackson Dart label sticker auto. This is red, or is it not? It is 33 of 99. That's a nice hit. Obviously, that's a nice hit. Okay. Let's do this. Let's make room for Mr. Dart. Let's just put him landscape smack in the middle because that's probably the best hit we're going to have. That's not a bad first pack, hey? How about that? All right, so we have a gold to 50, and we have a Jackson Dart relic auto, an RPA. We could just be done now. Like, we could say, that's it. But we're not going to do that. All right, so let's do this. Let's just try, let's put the rookies up front, and then we'll go rookies, vets, hits. We'll do the hits last, okay? So the question I have is, you know, I get one relic, one auto per box. So what does that mean? Because that's both. and we'll see. Mekhi Lemon, Omar Cooper, that's another Indiana guy. I just loved the way they played ball. It was so good. CD. All right, let's move a little faster. Otherwise, this is going to be like a 30-minute video. Ain't nobody got time for that. Trey McBride, JJ McCarthy. Bengal shred. And you can hear my dogs barking. That's great. It's good production value. Ashton Genty on the feature stars. Bobby Wagner no longer with the team, but I love the guy. And there he is again. Okay. And let's see what we got here. We're going to get into our hits. There's Cowboys. That's a pretty cool card. Let's just flip it around. Okay. Greatest hits, Trayvon. Looks like I dropped a card there. Wandale Robinson on the sand glitter. And then we have another numbered card. This one's going to be league leaders. This should be to 2026, and it is 1824 of 2026. Burns, Hutchinson, and Parsons. That's going to be your sack leaders. All right, so that's pack 2. So 2 packs in, we've got a massive hit with that Dart RPA, and then we have a gold to 50 and a 2026 gold as well. So, you know, that's not a bad start. Obviously, some of these packs are going to get it quiet. Caleb Downs, jealous. He went to my nemesis team, the Cowboys. I hate the Cowboys, but man, Caleb Downs, he's going to be solid. Of course, the big chase, I imagine, is going to be Mendoza. Deron Payne, I think he's in a contract here, which means he actually should play well. That's usually how he does things. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna try to move a little bit fast through that base. Bears, all right, Gino. All right, so we're about to get to the hits. We have Trevor Lawrence. This is numbered to 2026, and man, it's damaged. You can see it. A little bit right. That corner is a little bit funky. That's not great. And then we have Jackson Dart again. So Jackson Dart kind of day. That's going to be on the 91. This is the 91 like retro. Okay, so we'll put that in its own little pile. Quentin Nelson, this would be a rainbow foil. We'll put that there. And then Emeka Egbuka. He's so cool, man. What a player. That is the all tops team. All right, next pack. These packs are huge, man. All right, let's just do this. Okay. Malachi Lawrence. I also liked him coming out of Miami. I think the Chargers might have one there. Jeremiah Love. Sad to hear about him being injured to start the season. That sucks. Matt Stafford. Gotta go a little bit fast here because there's just so much base. Okay, and here comes the hits. So that's the same, yeah, that's the same card we got on the gold parallel. And then we have McMillan on the big ticket player. And we have Tony Pollard on the sand glitter. Sorry, I went a little fast on that one. Trying to make sure this doesn't stretch into a forever video. I mean, we're at like almost 10 minutes already, and I still have a lot of packs left. Jumbo boxes just have so much. All right, let's just skip this to this point here. No Mendoza yet, we'll see. That's an Ohio State guy. Arbel Reese, another Ohio State guy. I mean, they just produce players, don't they? Good grief. Bijan. right, now we're getting to the hits. Nico Collins on that 91. And then we have Tua in the Atlanta get up. Isn't that interesting? And then Sam Darnold on the 91. So that's a rainbow foil for Tua. All right, next pack. Yeah, I mean, if that RPA is it, if I don't get another auto or relic, I'm good. I'm good. Everything from there out, it's gonna be kind of just bonus, really. There he is. So there he is. Heard someone say something like that's not really him. There's some rumor. I don't know. Jordan Tyson, I think he's injured as well to start. Ethan, he had a pretty interesting preseason game. I think he's going to end up being our third string quarterback. It might be our second string because Mariota got hurt in the first game. Luvu, I have his jersey. Love Frankie. Puka, man, what a player. Love that guy too. There's Caleb. George Pickens, landscape. I will go back through here. See that code there? It's hard to bring it in. That code ending in, it looks like a 8-4. It's hard for my old eyes to see it. But I will go back and check most of, probably every card, and make sure there's a Scattaboo on the Future Stars, and just make sure that I don't have an image variation, because those things sometimes can hide. Usually it's pretty obvious. It's like some sort of kind of off-field kind of picture, right? All right, so we have a 99 Chicago Bears to 99s. That's green. That's a cool card. I mean, that's a very collectible card. So I'm sure I'll put that up on eBay, and I'm sure someone will want that. I do not. Cyrus Allen, rookie on the sand glitter, and then we have Josh Allen on the profiles. Okay, I have 4 packs left. I think Max Clara, I think he's a Ohio State guy. Nussmeier, LSU. I think, is he LSU as well? Yes, he is. Was Nussmeier LSU? Yeah. So 2 LSU guys back to back. A little messed up corner there on Will McDonald. There's Mahomes. All right, let's see. We've got 4 things here to check out. Let's just flip it. What's this? Oh, it's just backwards. Okay. St. Brown on the All Tops team. Oh, my dogs. My dogs won't stop barking. All right, double J's. That's interesting. Little rainbow foil. Okay. And then Casey Concepcion, I guess that's how you say that, on the 91. And then Josh Jacobs, that should be a 26, and it is 26. All right, so we'll throw him up there. Man, they don't, see, my dogs don't understand, like, hey, dude, I'm shooting a video. For whatever reason, they just don't understand that. Call me crazy. So it's going to be the soundtrack for this video. It is what it is, man. Like all 10 of you watching this, right? All right, here we go. St. Brown, that's Cam on the Future Stars. Assuming we're hitting all the right names in base. I don't know how much that matters. Casey's Finest, that's cool. That's Mahomes and Kelsey. That's a pretty collectible card. Lamar, Hurts, kind of running through some quarterbacks here. McMillan. There's Luke. We'll see if he even makes a team. All right, now we're to the hits. Greatest hits, Myles Garrett, Anthony Hill Jr., Rainbow Foil, Max Clare, rookie, on the 91, and that was just that. Okay, 2 more packs. and the silvers. Yeah, so I haven't seen another auto or relic, so I think that probably is like that combo's it. There we go. I wanted to see that. Sonny Styles. Excited to see how he does. People will criticize him after the first game, and it's like, man, that annoyed me. Oh, Ruben Bain. He's going to be a beast. It reminds me of Sapp, right? Seeing him in that Tampa Bay. But anyways, people were kind of going after Styles after the first preseason game. It's like, dude, he played one series and they played a base defense. So just give it a break. Jaden, putting a lot of stock into preseason games in any direction, it's kind of fool's gold, right? Because you're going to have vanilla offense, you're going to have base defense. It's just, they're trying to see who separates among the people they are questionable to make the team. That seems to be really what it's all about. All right, Jonah Coleman on the 91. Lassiter on the rainbow foil. And then profiles Marvin Harrison. Okay, last pack. All right, Bernard Johnson. There's Ty Simpson. Zion Young. Antonio Williams, expecting big things out of him. Travis Hunter. Was that wait a second, was that? No, okay. DJ. Drake May. There's Bo. And I actually do have another relic here. I can feel it. All right. So let's just do this. Marvin Harrison on the 91. Well, I mean, I just gave it away. It's Pat Bryant. So there you go. Pat Bryant. And that is not numbered. Okay, so we'll put that right there. Let me slide this guy over a little bit. Okay, DJ Moore, sand glitter, base, in that. All right, 2 silver packs. Gosh, this video is almost 20 minutes long. There's just so much to get through when it comes to this stuff. Any color? Nope. Okay, we'll go a little bit slower on these. Eli Stowers, Malachi Fields, Bernard, Jalen, and Micah. Last pack. And nope, no color. All right, Chris Bell, Jeremiah Love. That's nice. That's a good card. Drew Alar, I think he's a Penn State guy. Puka, Bo Nix. Okay, so there you go. There's the, you can see the hits. I mean, of course, the big one being this, right? I mean, that's probably covers the cost of the box. I don't know what his stuff goes for, but I imagine it does. I mean, to 99, right? 99 an RPA for Jackson Dart. Pretty solid. So I'll open up another one for tomorrow. And then I'll have plenty of more content when it comes to this stuff, but there's a pretty good idea of what to expect out of a jumbo. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbered cards, and then you add in the Jackson Dart, that's 6 numbered cards. There's your auto, 2 relics, but one of them's obviously really, that takes up the auto. So pretty happy with it. I mean, it's all about the names you hit, right? So I hit the right name. That's how it goes. All right, have another one tomorrow.